Michelle Manelis, mindfood.com, Australia.
Which part of Australia are you from?
Melbourne.
Oh, cool.
Classy place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's where the smart people come from.
Ooh.
This would beg to differ, but
Yeah.
I'm sticking with that.
You stick with it.
Yeah. Have we started? No.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you play a real survivor in the midst of this sort of very chaotic upbringing. I just wondered, is there any element of that that relates to you? Not necessarily your own upbringing, but have you been in a situation that was kind of hard to get out of?
Well, nothing that is Jeanette's life at all. But I do think that we've all gone through periods of time that are really sticky and tough to get through, but ultimately help us and shape us to become the people that we are today. I think so much of what I'm interested in my personal life is pushing myself to the limit and going to the places that scare me and overcoming them, because it makes me feel good to be on the other side, even though it feels terrible. The difference is I'm talking about my choice versus, being a kid in Jeanette's situation.
Playing a real life person, that obviously brings other challenges. Did you meet Jeanette, and was it more difficult than a fictional character?
I was worried that I was going to lose a lot of sleep over playing this character because she's alive and can watch the movie, and it's, this film has been in the works for a really long time, and you just want it to be brought to the screen in a way that she feels like justice was made to her story, because she's so brave telling this story that all she's asking from all of us is to just tell the truth and be brave ourselves. So she kind of released me of that really quickly. Our very first conversation, she said, I don't need you to make me a character. I don't need you to do a perfect mimicry of me. I just want you to tell the truth. So we just talked a lot. Talked a lot about like the things that she remembered and the psychology of things, and how we could fit that into this movie version of her life.
Can you talk a bit about how the impact of Room? I mean, because I imagine your life must have changed sort of as of the next day.
Well, it could have changed the next day, but I was in Vietnam, like in a very remote part of Vietnam filming. So I basically won and went to the parties and then got on a plane, and then flew overnight and woke up and was in just like dirt and mountains and just the most stunning sunrise that I'll never forget. But just, I remember being super jet lagged, going like, was that real? Was that a dream? And now I've got like fake cuts and bruises and dirt, and I'm running away from imaginary monsters. And I think I was there for about another month after the Oscars with no self-service. So it was a really interesting experience, because it forced me to really think about what it meant for me, instead of all of this incoming like celebration from the outside. I was just like alone.
Where do you keep your Oscar?
Oh, I'm not gonna say.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. That's like the one thing that I just feel like is like my thing. It's my secret.
Also, I just wondered, because you've got such an interesting stage name, can you just talk about how you came up with it?
Well, I always went by Brie. Brienne was only if I was in trouble, and so it felt weird. You sign in at auditions and then they call your name when you're going in, and every time I heard Brienne, it just made me think I was in trouble. It was a bad way to start an audition. So that was the first one. Definitely wanted to go by Brie. And then Larson was just because my last name was really hard to pronounce, and I was just tired of correcting people all the time. And so I had, I think my great-grandmother, my great-great-great-grandmother's last name is Larson. And I also had an American doll that was named Kirsten Larson. And so I was very excited that the doll was going to get to be part of the family.
That's a big deal for the doll then.
Oh yeah, the doll was in.
And just quickly, you're about to enter the world of superheroes. Are you excited? Where are you up to with that? And what have the fans been like about it? Because they're always so opinionated.
So far, it seems like it's been really positive. If there's been some sort of major backlash, I'm not aware of it. It seems like so far I've been really welcomed into this world, which is so lovely and wonderful, because these are beloved characters. So I completely understand people's passion in regards to it. We're working really hard. There's some new stuff released just the other day, and it seemed like people were really into it, which is like really affirming. Makes us all go, okay, we're doing the right thing and we're just going to keep pushing forward.
And you'll have your own doll.
I was thinking about that yesterday. I was like, will that happen? Will I have an action figure? Do you think I will?
I think you will. I think someone's going to name themselves after your doll.
No, don't you say that. You're going to make me cry. No. I know, it's so weird. Yeah, I guess maybe I will have a doll.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.